And what happened was, I started to give the adhan, and a couple actually walked over and started talking to you, didn't you?
Yeah, they basically were saying that you gave them a flyer earlier on, and they wanted to talk to us because they couldn't find us.
Yeah.
But then amongst the whole beach, they saw us, getting you doing the azan. They walked across the road, came over, and they started speaking to me. And then when you finished the azan, that's when they started asking you about, you know, the questions.
Yeah, I mean, we had a conversation for about 30 minutes. They'd both been brought up as Catholics, but they had left the idea that Jesus is the Son of God and a part of God, and they just worship one God. So after speaking to them about Islam, subhanAllah, they both decided they want to accept Islam.
And as soon as they came, I just knew there's going to be, like, I had a feeling there's going to be shahada.
Yeah, I mean, they seemed very sincere, and they actually invited us to their house today.
There for a course because of work. He says he thought it was interesting that you were handing out such a small piece of paper within, you know, among the crowd, and maybe not exactly the best way to get the attention, you know. And we read it was like a tactic scheme for a football game, and there was a sentence from the Quran in the middle. He was very surprised to see the sentence right in the middle. So we kind of discussed whether where you guys were from and why you were doing that, because no one in Brazil is Muslim. People don't know about the Quran, and so when we saw you again, I said, oh yes, we have to go talk to them and find out. So when we went all the way back, and when we returned, you were. And he was reading the book, and so he decided to talk to you. He says 90% of what you said makes sense. We have been imposed on being Catholics, like most Brazilians. Latin America is the most Catholic place in the world. Yeah. Very interesting and very surprising to know about Islam, because all we know is the stereotyped TV portrait of who Muslims are, and we had no idea that you would be, you know, Muslims, and we have been taught by, you know, American films and TV series that they are the enemy, and it's horrible. And it was very, very pleasing, you know, gratifying to meet people who are just like us, and you're here, and you're at our house watching football, and you're very welcome, and it was great. I can't look to the camera.
So what we Muslims say, Muslim, have you heard of Islam before? Yes. Islam says you worship God directly. You don't go through Jesus. Today is this question: what's your goal? Yeah? Because one of the things is in life, you try and get education, health, children, love, fame, all these things, but eventually you're gonna die. Yeah? So the question is, what's the goal of life? Goal. Why do we exist? Why do we exist? Have you ever thought about that? Are you Christian?
Sí. Okay.
So you went to the mosquita in Bras.
In Bras. Okay.
How did you feel? What did you see?
It's very good.
Very good.
Very good. Very beautiful. It's big level spirituality.
Spirituality.
Okay. Most one in world is expand.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you this Quran as a present for you to read.
Okay.
Yeah? You understand
Holy
English, yeah?
Quran. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jesus is prophet. Muhammad, prophet.
Okay,
Abraham,
I
prophet.
see. Jesus is in Islamic is
Yes.
a prophet.
Prophet, yes.
Not
Okay.
son of God.
No.
God.
Okay.
God.
Jesus no God. Okay.
Human.
God
Prophet
is holy prophet.
Yes. You believe
Holy
it?
prophet of Allah.
Yes.
Muhammad.
And you believe it?
Thank you.
What we say now, when you say this, you become a Muslim. Yeah? Because you believe in Allah.
Believe in Allah.
And you believe this is from Allah. Yes?
Yes.
أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
لا
لا
إله
إله
إلا الله
إلا الله
وأشهد
وأشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمدا
رسول الله.
رسول الله.
This brings you into Islam. You are now a Muslim.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the brother here, Alan Dino, he just took Shahada. He met us up the road, and then we bumped into him again. He's already visited the mosque in another city called Brasilia. Now that he's taking Shahada, we're not going to leave him on his own. We're going to put him into contact with another revert from Sao Paulo called Musa, who's going to be taking care of him, inshallah.
Quero dizer que eu frequento a mesquita muçulmana no Brasil e que admiro muito e que quero seguir crescendo na fé e progressando no caminho de Deus, Allah. Inshallah.
So what I'm asking you today, become a Muslim today and say it. You say that I bear witness that there's nothing worthy of worship except God, Allah. And that Muhammad, Jesus, Moses, they're all prophets of God. It's so simple because he believes already. It's just a matter of saying it.
Muito simples, porque você já acredita nisso.
He's ready to accept Islam.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. الله أكبر.
Jesus! Yeah! Yeah! Listen. And this is also about Prophet Muhammad! Yeah! It's about Jesus and Prophet Muhammad! Yeah! Abraham, Moses, Jesus and Muhammad. We've got the brother who accepted Islam with us before. We've actually moved on from the last location. We're actually outside the stadium. There's many fans from all over the world come to see the match, and already the brother's giving da'wah. He's inviting people to Islam. Subhanallah. You don't want to miss out on this.